opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Levine. Adebayo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
And White kicks to Levine. Yes, that goes in. Levine's got his second basket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside Butler, pass to Lamb. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, it was something you could feel was on the verge of happening, Greg. But tonight's game is the game that Junior steps into the starting lineup.
It didn't make sense for Junior to come off the bench anymore. He's too large a part of what this team does on both ends. Junior's earned his right to start.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
Carter hits them both. And so just over a minute and a half played. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. We need to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but we know what he meant. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint, and then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Dragic kicks to Junior. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Looking for Crowder, he gets it there. Shot clock at 6. Junior dishes to Dragic, tipped away. And stolen by White. There's Levine. What a jam!
Wow, man's loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And that one's good. Junior from outside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Markkanen 2 for 4.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Markkanen, the catch-and-shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg, early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. White, a three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Junior the pass to Adebayo. He feeds it to Junior to the left side wing. White against Dragic. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Scotty, nice one there from Levine.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Dragic kicks to Junior. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Carter. Outside, White. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. Knocked away. And stolen by Valentine. There's Levine. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Levine's got 11 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Right the pass to Valentine. Down low, out to White. Lets it go. And the Bulls get it back. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Valentine. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
And Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
So Chicago. Butler kicks to Dragic. Back to Butler.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
The Bulls leading by 14 on the floor for Miami. The backcourt, Dragic and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Lamb at the small forward.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Chicago's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Young pass to Levine. Here's the teardrop. The pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Lobs it up for Levine. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Crowder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Lamb. Porter's checked in for the Bulls. The Heat have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with a new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
Good on both. Dragic with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The dish to Junior. Butler on the way. And yes, it's good. Butler's got 9 points.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Bean passes to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine can't hit.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Bean passes to Markkanen. Back to Levine. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop it.
Now, here's Junior. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Offensive rebound. Here's Markkanen. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Heat trail by 8. Stolen by Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Outside Butler. Pass to Crowder. Lets it go with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
And White kicks to Levine. On 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Levine's got 29.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Pass to Lamb. Doesn't go for him. Nice steal from Levine. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's White. Misses the 3. Junior with it. Now guarded by Porter. Stolen by Levine. They're running. Outside, Markkanen. Offline with his 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So Crowder will go to the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Olynyk, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. Valentine passes to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got his first basket.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Hero passes to Dragic. Outer dishes to Dragic. And the shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the inside. Levine. They swipe it. Junior the pass to Dragic. Misses the lane.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
And with out of this world athletic ability, Levine has become one of the game's best dunkers.
And here's Junior. 18 points for him. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Crowder.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here is Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Olynyk. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now. And so it's Zach Levine.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to happen differently on defense in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. We just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistent with it.
Spell, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Valentine at the 3, a small forward. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. Carter takes it off the glass. Carter's got 8 points.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
White against Dragic. Here's Lamb. And it's Chicago with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
White the pass to Carter. He kicks to Levine. A new 14 for the Bulls. Now here's Valentine. He's tightly guarded. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 34 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Inside. And it's Junior missing.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
White, good.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Levine. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Off target with his three. The Bulls leading by 15. Pass to White, and here's Levine. Now the pass to Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. They get it again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Count it. And it's now 22 points for Junior.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Down low. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Adebayo.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. That's 12 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Well, they're past the Lamb. To the paint. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Craig, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. And it's Junior.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
The Bulls shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half. Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's White. Kicks it to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Floats one. Young with no one around. No good from outside. He'd have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Adebayo throws it down.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Outside, White. Here's Carter. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Porter. Junior, the pass to Adebayo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Butler, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Andre Iguodala from David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to speak with the head athletic trainer for the Heat about his status. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle, and as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Junior, the pass to Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adebayo's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami. Bulls have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Here's Dunn. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. Junior with it, now guarded by Porter. It's Butler that time on the assist by Junior. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Carter outside. Back to White. Corner shot. And right through it goes.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Dunn. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Hero. White covering. Now, Junior. Clock at 6. And Dunn over to help. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Chicago. Henri Markkanen's checked in for Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. And Miami also making a switch. Dragic is checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Crowder, he's checked in for Miami. Here's LaVine. And again, no good by Chicago.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Bulls trail by 12. Markkanen kicks to LaVine. And he makes that one.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
That's to Adebayo. He dishes it to Junior. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Kept alive. The kick out to Crowder. Tries again. It's tipped.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Junior the pass to Adebayo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Chicago making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA, in basketball in general. One guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. There's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Valentine shot good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Crowder, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Free throw good, Crowder. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder. And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach was pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. Here's Dragic. Outside Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
And Markkanen traps them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Levine double team. Right the pass to Markkanen. Now here's Valentine. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And again, Chicago. No good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside. And attacking at the rim.
Passes it to Levine. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Lamb, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Chicago called for the foul. That one is off. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Bulls trail by 12. Valentine with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Valentine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Junior the pass to Adebayo.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. A 12-point game. Outside, Markkanen. Now here's Levine. He's covered by Lamb. Shot left block. Levine can't hit. The Heat leading by 12. To the inside. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And here is Valentine. The feed to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the middle. Dragic against White. Here's Lamb. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine's got his 6th rebound on the night. Let's go. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And that one's good, Junior. Bulls trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Levine with it. Out defended by Adebayo.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Free throw good, Levine. And he makes both free throws. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Dragic, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Now White. Pass to Levine. Carter with it. He's guarded by Adebayo. Carter, the pass to White. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
I told you I'm on the go. They wanna step on the field. Tell them my patience is low. I do not need me a deal. I'm with a couple of those. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lack?
Coming up on 2K TV, we're bringing back the 2K TV challenge. Will you take it on? Plus, you may be missing out on the neighborhood's best features. We'll give you a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. We'll watch the Miami Heat. D.A. Jenkins.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great. And it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me...
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. So here's Miami's starting group. Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Junior. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Passes to Horford. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin, the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like it. Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, Greg Kia has had a long relationship with the NBA. And they'll be continuing that with Junior signing on as a spokesperson for the company.
And I remember when it was LeBron doing Kia commercials. Kia is trying to sign the next big thing from the NBA, and they believe it's Junior.
There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. And that one is off. And the Heat going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And both free throws good for Junior. And Philadelphia has possession. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
They did a phenomenal job putting that game out of reach. They really know how to put teams away.
And his competitiveness showing through, that's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside, Simmons. Harris looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Adebayo throws it down.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. Richardson outside. Harris against Butler. Harris's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
That's good from Richardson.
We talk a lot about second-round picks coming in and making a difference. Josh Richardson is one of those guys, and he was rewarded financially for it.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Adebayo, out to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic, and that one goes long.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Horford, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Lamb, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Break some big news for both Junior and Puma that was announced recently. Junior will come on as a brand representative for the company.
Puma's looking for that next big thing to make their mark in the NBA. Junior might very well be it. Great signing by Puma.
And that one is good. Here's Simmons. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And it was a huge night for him at the other end as well. How about the steals? And he was just a big headache the entire game.
The 76ers with another miss. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Junior kicks to Butler. And there it is for him.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt, Richardson gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Richardson's got 8 points.
Nice shot by Josh Richardson. He gives you another guy that can extend the defense.
Pass to Lamb. Back to Adebayo. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 6.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Simmons dishes to Harris. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Junior the pass to Crowder. Inside, and Junior throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Butler against Harris. Horford the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Harris kicks to Richardson.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Junior. Richardson cover. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him, they will pay a little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Gary Payton, I took a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through youth to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Miami making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now, here's Junior, defended by Milton. Olynyk trying to break loose, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 76ers trail by 14. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection top
of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Duncan Robinson, he's jacked in for Junior. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the court for the Heat, the backcourt, Dragic and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Lamb in at small forward. Well, they're past to Lamb. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Harris buries it down low. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice bucket, the polished inside game, something Harris relies on.
Outside Butler. To the paint, here's Lamb, and Junior throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
To the middle, here's Lamb, and Junior throws it down.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Junior throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Richardson the pass to Horford. Knocks it loose. Kicks it to Simmons. 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Simmons got 6.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Lamb, and it's in there. And the Heat lead by 17.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Richardson the bounce pass. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Horford the pass to Korkmaz, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Richardson. He's got 8. For the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Junior's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this one.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Harris.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Some room here for Richardson, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Junior with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, I got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Ouch! Here's Harris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
For Philadelphia, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
For a player this good, still in his 20s, Tobias Harris has been on an astonishing number of teams.
Dragic the pass to Lamb. Outside Crowder. Dragic with a wide open look. And there's another one for the Heat.
And he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Now here's Richardson. He's guarded by Lamb, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yet another one by Richardson. If you got somebody that's going good, give him free reign and let him roll.
Dragic kicks to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Richardson left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Inside. Lamb. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Heat have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay reviews streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Harris, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
The 76ers trail by 20. Now, Milton. Last time out, he had 13 points. Simmons passes to Embiid. And there's the pass to Milton. Hits it from three-point range. Milton's got his second basket of the night.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now, here's Junior. 25 points in the game. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Lamb. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Milton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul.
so it's the Miami Heat enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in the...
Thanks very much. Gord, it looks like you guys are giving them a lot of different looks offensively. Is that the key to the lead?
Yeah, you know, if every player on the court is dangerous for basket, then it's much easier for us, you know. And for defense, it's tough.
Thanks, Goran. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Pass to Horford. Outside, Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Dragic dishes to Junior. Embiid comes with a double team. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up with the 76ers. Down by 12. Here's Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. On the wing, Harris. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's hauled in by Richardson. The 76ers trail by 12. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And there's the feed to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the time.
Ray, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. The Heat leading by 12. And here's Junior. He's got 27. Such a wide open look. Butler's got 7.
Nice job by Butler. Really worked on the catch-and-shoot jump shot, getting it off a little bit quicker.
Simmons against Dragic. The shot's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Dragic kicks to Junior. To the inside. Here's Crowder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
Free throw good, Crowder. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Philadelphia. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 15. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Simmons passes to Robinson. Now here's Embiid. Basket counts.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
The Heat leading by 13. Here's Junior. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Philadelphia with the ball. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. They get the rebound. Simmons. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Missed it, even after all those chances. Miami leading by 15. Loads it up for Adebayo. The kick out to Dragic. And Adebayo throws it down.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
And the 76ers call time here. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Simmons with it. 12 points for him. Outside Robinson. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now Junior. And Robinson comes to help. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Simmons finds Horford. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Robinson. Korkmaz, no good. Here's Miami now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Lamb, and Junior throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Simmons. Shoots over Curry, takes the 12-footer and hits. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Now, here's Junior. He has 31. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the 76ers. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Robinson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Al Horford. Heat also with the sub. Olynyk checked in to the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's good off the back rim and in. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Outside Curry. To the right side. Embiid comes with a double team. Floats one up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. On the floor for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Jay Crowder out there with Junior, and it's Hero into the 2 spot.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Junior with it. Robinson on him. Inside. Passes it to Hero. 5 to shoot. And there's another one for the Heat.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Simmons against Crowder. Feeds it to Harris. Outside for Robinson. Here's Embiid. And they convert it last on a 10, number 3.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Harris on the double team. The pass to Crowder. And stolen by Simmons. And the rejection by Lamb.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Harris. Burks for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Burks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And here is Harris. Pass to Simmons. Outside for Robinson. They get it back.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. To the paint. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Neto. Outside, Simmons. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Outside, Simmons. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes that too. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Heat. Free throw drops for Leonard.
And you look at the career shooting percentages for Myers Leonard. 48% from the field, 39% from three-point range, and over 80 from the free throw line. How is he averaging less than 20 minutes a game for his career?
Simmons. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. And O'Quinn slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Floats it up for Junior. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Neto with the bucket. Neto's got 5 points.
What? What do I want to come from here? Okay, what you do?
Points now in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Junior the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Philadelphia calls time here. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to...
I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This that sauce, they ain't never match a sex on racks on racks.